is Munira. I'm a mother of two beautiful girls. I first started New Skin business part-time with the intention of earning supplemental income. With its pipeline of innovative and amazing product and its rewarding velocity program, I saw the potential to build a fulfilling career and lifestyle here. I would like to thank my upline Naima, Caroline, Max and Sharon, and Edie and Yani for helping me out with almost all my breakthrough. They are the ones who always give me motivation, supported me throughout my journey. Environment plays a huge part of my success. I learned that life is 10% what happened to me and 90% how I react to it. I used to give up easily when I met any obstacle. Mixing around with the right people, looking at the successful leaders made me the person I am today. I believe in myself more, I dream more and have purpose in my life. Now, I am running my New Skin business full-time and have never looked back since. I am truly thankful for this platform where I am rewarded based on my hard work and for discovering my best self. Thank you everybody and thank you New Skin.
Hi, my name is Jamie. Prior to New Skin, I was a relationship manager in a bank. I'm a mommy of two and over the years I've tried many methods but just couldn't shake off my mom thumb. Through a set of age-lock TR90 and Ultimate Duo introduced by my sister, I finally managed to regain my pre-pregnancy figure and also my confidence. After witnessing positive results, I began to explore the opportunities that New Skin has to offer. Eventually, I decided to join and embark my New Skin journey because I wanted to share this opportunity and wonderful gift to help my friends and family achieve better health and self. I'm really grateful for my mentors, business partners, and my team for guiding and being with me on this journey. Thank you.
嗨，大家好，我是美惠，今年38岁，来自新加坡。我是一位家庭主妇，有3个可爱的孩子。我开始知道如新 TR90是因为我想减肥来改变自己，亲眼目睹积极转型后，我了解到如新创新产品背后的商机。我希望我能用如新的创新产品和机会平台赋予更多的人。凭着努力和奉献，如新让我有机会获得额外的收入来源，并让我能以更充实的时间陪伴家人。我要感谢 New Skin， 也要感谢我的上线们给予指导和协助，一直不断的跟进我。还要感谢相信我的伙伴们，让我完成了经理级品牌大事，让我遇见更好的自己。谢谢大家。
Hi, my name is Sophia Loy. I am a mother of 4 teenagers and currently I am a bakery owner for more than 10 years. As my age catching up, I realized noticeable changes in my body. Fortunately, I was introduced to a set of age-lock TR90 from my angel. After going through the age-lock TR90 program, I witnessed positive transformation and I feel energized, look happy, healthier and better than before. That is when I started to share with my families and friends about New Skin product. With New Skin innovative products and the amazing opportunities platform, I'm surprised how I can empower more people by helping others to discover their best selves. I'm very grateful to meet so many like-minded people in New Skin. Thank you to all my mentors for believing in me. My next goal is to be a brand director. Thank you, New Skin.
Hi everyone, I'm Zach. I would like to take this chance to thank my upline Chris for unwavering support throughout my journey in New Skin. She has demonstrated to me the qualities of a good leader. I also want to thank my team, my comrades, for their trust and for fighting side by side with me. My next goal is to achieve my executive brand director, and I want to help more people to discover this amazing opportunity and to discover their best self in New Skin. Thank you, New Skin, for this amazing opportunity and the innovative products that we all love. Thank you, New Skin.
Hi everyone, I'm Yvonne from Singapore. Thank you, New Skin, for giving me this opportunity to share with all of you. A short introduction of myself. I used to be from the financial industry. Some years back, I decided to give up my career advancement to be a stay-home mom as I wish to take good care of my kids, especially on their health. Through a set of TR90 and G3, I got to know New Skin. Nu Skin is a reliable company to partner with. I'm grateful that Nu Skin has many programs for builders to leverage on. This has helped me to grow my business. I would like to thank my forever supportive family. I would also like to thank my mentors who have been providing me with the most help. Thank you Patrick, Sharon, Bunsing, Gena and Kevin. With Nu Skin, I envision myself achieving better health, lifestyle and time flexibility. Finally, I can be a mother and an entrepreneur at the same time. I believe this business is for everyone. Let us all discover the best us.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I'm Yani from Singapore and this is my hubby Ide, and we both are doing Nu Skin full-time now.
Yes, prior to Nu Skin, I was self-employed as a property agent, while Yani was employed as a beauty advisor. We embarked in this business because we found joy in helping to transform people's life with Nu Skin innovative products, an amazing business platform. We look forward to expanding our team and work together to achieve our goals.
Yes, we will also like to take this opportunity to thank our customers and our business partners for their trust, and also to our mentors Caroline, Sharon, Max and Mr. Chua for guiding us through this journey. And we also like to thank Nu Skin for providing us with this platform.
We look forward to more people joining us, and we wish everyone a successful journey.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Ziqi, and I'm extremely grateful that I'm able to share with you guys today about my short little story. Before doing Nu Skin, I was a university undergraduate majoring in quantitative finance. All I knew was just to study hard, get good grades, and hopefully get a good job, without really thinking through what I want in life. Fortunately, I chanced upon Nu Skin when I was in my university year 2. Through Nu Skin's innovative products and the opportunity platform, I'm able to spend quality time with my family while leveraging on this rewarding business opportunity to empower people around me. I'm definitely grateful to all my mentors who has guided me every step of the way, and definitely my team for fighting with me relentlessly till we achieve our goals together. Thank you!
Hi, my name is Yan Ming. I first got in touch with Nu Skin through a set of H-Lock TR90 and Ultimate Duo. I was a young procurement professional in the oil and gas industry, responsible to strategize and close deals for the company. Through Nu Skin's innovative products, I saw significant body shaping and I felt so much better, healthier, look and even feel more energetic than ever. With my upline mentor Debbie's help and concern, I was eventually initiated to understand and enjoy this lively and trustworthy platform. I began to resonate with the Nu Skin's mission and made empowering and helping others my calling and my new way of life. No obstacles were too hard to handle as I focused on helping others, and eventually I achieved my goal to clinch the pin title of Senior Brand Director. Nu Skin offers many opportunities which guides and provides us with digital assets and events to keep us equipped and informed on the latest business updates in our Nu Skin journey. Clear goals and focus will bring you to the results you desire. Let's go all out and spread that goodness to the world. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grace and welcome to our Success Celebration 2021.
And I'm Aaron. We will be your host for today's event. Thank you for taking your time to join us, and we are very excited to be with you.
Show us your excitement with your emojis right now. I'm more excited for our new friends who are here today joining us, and we'll be having an exclusive new friend sign up campaign just for you.
So simply follow these 2 steps. Number 1, sign up as a Nu Skin Singapore brand affiliate after this event. And 2, register your brand affiliate ID with us before 15 October to receive the promo code. You will receive $20 off your next online purchase, and of course, terms and conditions apply. We will be sending the campaign registration form after the event, so do stay tuned.
Success Celebration is a platform to recognize our sales leaders on their pin title milestone achievements with Nu Skin. And once again, we would like to congratulate our new brand representative, new brand partners, and new senior brand partners. And this is not all, because we are going to also recognize our new executive brand partners all the way to our new executive brand directors. So show us your support by giving us a virtual thumbs up or clap.
That's right, not to forget, we are going to witness our successful product testimonials. Aside from that, we have very special guests for the business sharing and other surprises awaiting just for you. Furthermore, we will also be sharing about our Force for Good initiative to all of you. I am very excited. Grace, are you feeling excited already?
Of course, Aaron. Without further ado, let us first invite our General Manager of Nu Skin Singapore, Ms. Neo Chui, on stage for an opening speech.
Hello, Nu Skin family, and welcome to Success Celebration 2021. Thank you for joining us virtually. First, I would like to give a warm welcome to new friends joining us today. We're excited to have you, and today you will hear about our scientific approach to product development and some of the latest product innovations to be launched in 2022. We are also very honored to have our international guest speaker, Circle of Excellence 1, Yu Hailing, to share her entrepreneurial journey with Nu Skin. We have also invited 3 Singapore leaders, Circle of Excellence 1, Mr. Tan Jin-wen, and Mr. Alan Tan, and Presidential Director, Mr. Rong Ng. Thank you for joining us today to share with us your success experience. The Success Celebration platform was created to celebrate growth and milestone achievements of our sales leaders. And for some of you, this might even be your very first recognition event with us. We are immensely proud of your achievements, and more so, the impact you have made with your leadership and commitment to help others in your team to achieve their goals. And today, that's exactly what we are recognizing: your leadership in driving growth and empowering others to do the same. At Nu Skin, we are focused on becoming a digital-first organization to support you to adapt and adopt new ways of growing your business, collaborating with team members, and engaging customers digitally. This has resulted in the launch of several digital tools and online platforms, including Vera, Product Offer, My Site, and the Nu Skin Singapore Device Care app. When it comes to products, we had one of our busiest years, launching a number of highly significant products, including the award-winning ageLOC Boost, now part of our beauty device platform, which has been named the world's #1 brand for beauty device system for 4 consecutive years from 2017 to 2020. We launched our NutriSensions Bioadaptive range, our first complete bioadaptive skincare system that is not only leading the market in bioadaptive skincare, but is also one of our most eco-friendly range of products. I love it very much too. And just 2 months ago, we launched a brand new flavor for our ageLOC TR90 Trim Shake, Mocha, providing more variety for our #1 wellness and weight management brand, the ageLOC TR90. But that is not the most exciting news I have when it comes to products. In fact, many of you know that this month we are previewing the highly anticipated Pharmanex Eye Formula, a supplement that provides much needed support for our eye health. And leaders who have qualified for the pre-order event, congratulations, and I look forward to a very, very exciting preview. And of course, we always save the best for the last. And this December, exclusively for brand representatives, we will preview ageLOC Reset through our original limited time offer LTO event. Since the last ageLOC supplement launch in 2016 with Wispan, Reset will be the newest addition to the $10 billion ageLOC super brand. And this product has taken a good 7 years of research and development R&D to develop. The Nu Skin's R&D team is committed to creating products that complements a healthy lifestyle that enables us to live younger, healthier lives. Here's an activity that I would like to invite all of you to join in. We are now in October, the final quarter of 2021, and it's at this time of the year that we set out to reflect our goals and think about the changes that we want to see in our lives. So here's a question for you to think about, and you will see a link to an online poll for you to pick your choice. So here's the question. If you were to choose an aspect of your current lifestyle that you would like to reset, which would that be? So tell us in the poll, and we will share the answers with you via Facebook. Have fun and keep the answer in mind as you set your next health goals to live young. And we invite all of you on this journey with us with Nu Skin to reset and discover the best you. So as you focus on your business growth, you have also made a true difference with your kind contribution as a 1% contributor to uplift and transform the lives of children with congenital heart disease. And we thank all of you who have joined us in our annual outreach program this year, this July, with our local Children's Heart Fund partner, KK Women's and Children's Hospital, and together we donated goodie bags as part of our Joy in a Bag project, bringing smiles to more than 400 children. Thank you very much for your participation. And finally, I want to congratulate all our awardees again, and I want to thank all our sales leaders for staying true to our mission to empower and uplift others. Our strong collaboration has made Nu Skin one of the leading direct selling companies globally and in Singapore. And together with our product innovation pipeline and a highly rewarding and flexible compensation plan Velocity, we are in a very strong position to grow exponentially as we bring together highly innovative products that is powered by our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform. So let's continue to grow at fast speed and let's go double Nu Skin Singapore. Next, I would like to do a special invite to my upline, the President of Nu Skin Southeast Asia and Pacific, Dr. Vicky Livertonum, for a special congratulatory message for all of us.
Thank you, Xiu-Yi. Hello, Nu Skin Singapore leaders. I'm very happy to be here with you at your success celebration events. Today is all about celebrating your achievement and success as you achieve new milestones and more importantly, continue to empower others with our products and opportunity. So first, a big shout out and congratulations to all our awardees. Yeah, big clap for you. As Xiu-Yi shared, 2021 was indeed an eventful year, and not just for us at Nu Skin, but for everyone that has been adjusting, learning, and adapting over the last 9 months. More importantly, 2021 provides opportunity to learn and allow us to look at our business and ourselves through fresh eye and ask questions such as, what can we do differently to grow? Singapore is blessed with some of the most experienced and successful leaders in Southeast Asia. And you have demonstrated many times in past resilience in facing challenge and major business transformations over the year, all while emerging strong from the experience. So thank you for inspiring confidence and optimism for the future. As we prepare to close off 2021 really strong and consolidate our wins for the year. In the Southeast Asia region, we want to celebrate our win too. And Nu Skin has continued to be recognized, proof that our award-winning product deserves its prestige, demonstrating Nu Skin's commitment toward product quality and innovation. Our business model and affiliate opportunity platform has continued to prove its growing relevance as a dynamic and flexible entrepreneurship platform. All the celebration of wins are yours, as we couldn't have attained so much without your commitment in growing the Singapore market and Nu Skin Southeast Asia. Thank you. As we enter the final stretch to close 2021, Singapore is fortunate to be able to preview two of our newest products, iFormula and H-Lock Reset, part of our product offering renewal strategy. These two new additional will make their debut through a limited time offer. But the question is, are you ready to leverage these two product renewal opportunities with your team? It's important to recognize the potential impact of each preview as we bring new innovative products to the market through our LTO strategy to help you to grow your customer and organization. We recognize the growing trend of people, be it millennials, working professionals, or inspiring entrepreneurs who are seeking opportunity to build their own business or a side hustle to earn an additional source of income. Nu Skin Opportunity Platform is designed to help these individuals who recognize the potential of the growing gig economy as a ticket for them to get closer to their dreams. Our CEO Ryan Napisky once shared that he views direct selling as the first gig, and for more than 30 years now, Nu Skin has provided a platform for people to become entrepreneurs. Nu Skin is opportunity for all. As we celebrate today's achievement, many of you are here today with us because you place your faith in Nu Skin and share our passion in high quality, innovative products and our mission to empower others to our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform. Your trust and belief mean a lot to us and continue to motivate us to support you as a partner. It's my pleasure to know many of you personally as amazing leaders, and for leaders who are celebrating your first or even second milestone with us, I would like to welcome you to our big Nu Skin family. Congratulations to all awardees, and let's continue to strive toward the growth. Let's go double, let's go 1B. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky and Chewy. Well, Grace, I'm sure our audience are very excited with what we are going to bring to them today.
I strongly believe that, but before we get started, let me get everyone familiar, especially our new friends joining us today. It is important to find out what's the core of Nu Skin when it comes to making decisions on who should be your lifetime business partner. Touching on the three important aspects of Nu Skin, the business opportunity, innovative product, and enriching culture, which are the main components of our mission statement. Contributing as one of the world's largest direct selling companies, Nu Skin is strongly built on this mission to empower people.
So established in 1984 for more than 35 years and in nearly 50 markets globally, Nu Skin has grown around the world by providing customers innovative products strongly backed by science and technology, including building a strong partnership with our sales leaders to support them in their businesses. We are also a listed company in the New York Stock Exchange and has established H-Lock to be a $10 billion brand today.
We pride ourselves as one of the leading direct selling companies in Singapore as we are into our 21 years of transforming lives. That's not all. Nu Skin is a trusted member of the Direct Selling Association Singapore, which is jointly accredited with Case Trust in recognition of our continuous commitment towards a fair and ethical trade practices.
And in addition to that, Euromonitor International, which publishes the world's most comprehensive market research, has accredited Pharmanex as the leading wellness and weight management brand in Singapore for the past 3 years, 2018, 2019 and 2020. Nu Skin's proprietary anti-aging science is based on exclusive access to more than 30 years of anti-aging and gene expression research. Acquiring LifeGen Technologies gave us exclusive ownership to the largest anti-aging gene expression database of its kind, which has led to our science to go beyond the symptoms of aging to target the sources of aging.
Nu Skin introduced a whole new level of innovation on its skincare product range by launching innovative and high-tech skincare and beauty devices. With extensive range of cutting-edge innovative products, we have added one more new member to the H-Lock family, the H-Lock Boost. While we are enjoying the innovative products and the business opportunities this product brings to us, let's not forget our team of product research and development scientists. Currently, the team has more than 75 scientists led by Dr. Joe Chang, Dr. Hannah Nex and Dr. Mark Bartlett. And on top of that, The team is also supported by Nu Skin Scientific Advisory Board.
So today we have 3 main research facilities, 1 innovation center in Provo, Utah, as well as 2 in Greater China. There's 1 innovation park in Shanghai and another in Beijing. So with that in mind, we strongly believe in our vision to become the world's leading business opportunity platform.
At Nu Skin, aside from empowering people to improve lives with rewarding opportunities, our force for good remains the core of our mission.
Change, empower, sustain. We've all heard the buzzwords, but we're more than that. So much more. We see the problems around us, and we're committed to solving them through a unique combination of nonprofit and for-profit initiatives. Our Force for Good Foundation is where it all began, by improving the lives of children through health, education, and economic opportunities. By 2002, we knew we needed to do more. The Nourish the Children initiative isn't a charity. It's a sustainable solution that's already provided 650 million meals to hungry children. But we can't forget the problems in our own backyards. Through our community-based programs, we're giving you the chance to serve right in your own hometown. And we couldn't call ourselves socially responsible without caring for the earth. We're embracing sustainable practices today to enhance a resource-rich tomorrow. What we do isn't simple, but it is critically important. And it's at the heart of everything we believe. United by passion, fueled by innovation, and multiplied by a global community, we are a force for good. Will you join us as we work to make the world a better place?
We pride ourselves the ability to give back to those in need and truly demonstrate our Force for Good culture through our global and local initiatives, making an impact to the world.
So with your continuous support, we will be able to save more children in this region and provide them a better future. The heart of Nu Skin's business is its ongoing mission to be a force for good. Whether at home or abroad, we strive to live and empower people.
As part of our Force for Good culture, we have the Nourish the Children, NTC initiatives to address the problem of childhood hunger in a sustainable manner. The Nourish the Children initiatives is a Nu Skin solution to provide a consistent and growing supply of nourishing food to the world's most needy children.
Imagine a world where children can become what they were meant to be, where children have enough to eat. Thanks to you, more than 650 million servings of nutritious Vitameal have been distributed to hungry children throughout the world. When Nourish the Children was created in 2002, you responded with compassion and generosity, not only feeding kids in Africa, China, Southeast Asia, and South America, but also giving them an opportunity to thrive. It's an incredible milestone, and we're just getting started. Let's keep changing the world together, one bowl, one child at a time. At Nu Skin, we're practical optimists. When we see a problem, we come up with a sustainable solution, like the Nourish the Children initiative, NTC. Not a charity, Nourish the Children is a smart, for-profit business initiative created to alleviate childhood malnutrition. Every day, we empower 120,000 children with Vitameal, a nutrient-rich food that's strategically served at schools to help improve both attendance and learning. Local economies also benefit because jobs are created wherever Vitameal is produced. To make the program easier than ever, we've made some enhancements. Whether you purchase a 10-meal bag or the 30-meal bag, you're fueling the future of a child. And with every purchase of Vitameal, a donation now goes to the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation, making your donation more powerful. Let's keep changing the world together. One bowl, one child at a time.
We would like to acknowledge the individuals who have not only contributed Vitameal to feed starving children, but have adopted Nourish the Children as a personal cause. They have committed to contribute at least 120 meals each month and have inspired their team to contribute as well. Now, let's welcome our new NTC Chief Ambassador, Muhammad Iqbal bin Rashid, Dominic Tan and Yvonne Ng. Last but not least, our 9-year NTC Long-Term Chief Ambassador, Jackie and Dr. James Chia.
Let us all express our appreciation to our Nourish the Children Ambassador and Chief Ambassador for their unwavering support.
Aside from our Nourish the Children initiative in our region, we have our Southeast Asia Children Heart Fund. As a region, we have saved more than 13,000 lives.
Partnering with KK Women's and Children Hospital to help children suffering from congenital heart diseases to have a new lease of life. We have sponsored life-saving surgeries and have saved over 162 children. And this was all made possible because of your generous contribution.
Yes, this is made possible because of sales leaders who have pledged to contribute 1% of their monthly commissions to our Force for Good Foundation. Thank you for all your generous contribution, and let us give a big virtual clap to all these sales leaders for helping us to transform lives. Next, let us invite our Southeast Asia Children Heart Fund board member, Oliver Lim, to share a few words.
Hi, I'm Oliver, a Southeast Asia Children Heart Fund board member. I would like to thank Nu Skin for inviting me here today to share about one of the key Force for Good initiatives in Southeast Asia. Well, it was in 2004 when my little girl fell sick. It was chronic and it required long-term medical care, or it will turn fatal. In total, it took doctors about 15 years before my daughter was taken out of medication. As a parent, it was a nightmare, complete nightmare. The needles, the hospitalization, and the heavy medical bills. I understood how I felt to have a sick child as a parent. But unlike us, many parents with sick children do not have medical care nor the money to treat their children. In view of the large and growing number of children suffering from heart defects in Southeast Asia, Nu Skin hopes the Southeast Asia Children Heart Fund will be able to help address and reduce the long waiting list of heart patients in need of surgeries and treatment. Under its A Life a Day program, it hopes to save one child a day. The Nu Skin Southeast Asia Children Heart Fund combines grants from the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation, as well as contribution from the company's distributors and employees to fund corrective heart surgeries and provide medical assistance for needy children born with congenital heart disease in the region. It is made possible because our distributors' long-term commitment and generosity to help children's lives, pledging to contribute their monthly 1% commission to our cause. The Nu Skin Force for Good culture is supported by a group of individuals who are dedicated to our mission of creating a real and lasting change in the lives of children in need in Southeast Asia. I would like to celebrate and honor these Nu Skin leaders who made vows to uphold the mission of Force for Good Foundation, individuals who are moved and inspired to exemplify the importance of the life of every child. And with that, we welcome you to join the Nu Skin family to be part of this cause of helping more people around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Oliver, for your wonderful sharing. Once again, we'd like to thank all the contributors, ambassadors, and chief ambassadors for being a force for good.
So you have heard about our wonderful culture here at Nu Skin, as well as our company's background. But I'm pretty sure everyone here would also like to find out more about our innovative product. Am I right, Aaron?
That's right. So without further ado, let us pass our time over to Adrian at the showcase to tell us more about it. Over to you, Adrian.
Thank you, Aaron and Grace. It's always great to hear about what we have been doing to make a positive impact to the beneficiaries of our Southeast Asia Children's Heart Fund, and we truly appreciate all our 1% contributors and our Singapore Children's Heart Fund board members and benefactors for their contributions. My name is Adrian, and over the next 30 minutes or so, we'll be looking a little deeper into Nu Skin's approach to product innovation, our science, and hear from product users about their personal experience with our products. Lastly, we'll have a first look at the next ageLOC product innovation, which will debut through an exclusive preview event this December. Our guest speakers today lead our Nu Skin Global Research and Development team. In this segment, hear about Nu Skin's approach to product innovation and how ageLOC science has enabled us to create some of the most innovative anti-aging supplements, skincare, and beauty devices for over a decade. Let's now hear from Dr. Mark Bartlett, Vice President, Research and Development for Pharmanex, and Dr. Helen Nex, Vice President for Global Research and Development.
Good morning, Nu Skin. My name is Yoko Little, Vice President of Product Marketing, and I'll be your host today. To start off, let me introduce you to our special guests for this segment. These two are the heroes behind Nu Skin product science. Please help me welcome Dr. Helen Nex, Vice President of Research and Development, and Dr. Mark Bartlett, Vice President of Global Research and Development for Pharmanex. Before we begin, let's get to know more about our two heroes. You've heard them talk about Nu Skin's innovative products and science, but what about them personally? What is their unique story with Nu Skin? So Helen, would you like to go ahead and share your Nu Skin journey with us?
Sure, Yoko, thank you. First, let me give you a sense of who I am. I joined Nu Skin in 2006, so that's about 14 years ago now. Ever since I was at school, I've been truly passionate about using biology to help people live their best lives. And I discovered that same passion here amongst all the scientists at Nu Skin. In fact, it was meeting the incredible scientific team at Nu Skin, including my colleagues, Dr. Bartlett, and our Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Joe Chang, that made me want to be part of this organization. My proudest moments are when I watch the collective power of our scientists bring an idea in their heads to life, ending with an incredible product that provides real skincare benefits for our customers. Today, I represent Nu Skin's interests in the wider personal care industry by serving as the Vice Chair for the Committee on Scientific Affairs for the Society of Cosmetic Chemists. And I just recently took up the leadership role to oversee all of global product research and development here at Nu Skin.
As a leader at the forefront of R&D, what has been some of your most memorable moments with Nu Skin?
I love witnessing the many success stories of our sales leaders and customers and learning about the great benefits they experience from our products. We've also faced several challenges along the way. There are countless parts to our development process that we must juggle so we can deliver the best products as we can to our consumers. For example, we originally wanted to launch the entire ageLOC LumiSpa with 3 treatment heads. But throughout the development process, we noticed some issues with the gentle head. In fact, our engineers figured out they could solve these concerns, but they needed more time. So we worked with our marketing partners to adapt our LumiSpa launch and get its incredible benefits to our customers quickly while we continued to perfect the gentle treatment surface and work through the unexpected challenges. A year later, we launched the Gentle Head and Acne Cleanser, right around the same time as we finalized some clinical trials with incredible results that we wanted to share as we released these new innovations for our device platform.
Wow, Helen, thank you for sharing your story with us. I know I learned many things, many actually new things about you, and I'm confident that you will lead Nu Skin R&D team to even greater heights. So next, let's turn the spotlight to Mark.
Thanks, Yoko. I also joined Nu Skin a fair few years ago, 25 years ago, in fact, back in 1996. And boy, those years have gone by really fast. Before I joined Nu Skin, I spent time as a scientist in Australia and in the USA at the National Cancer Institute. And that's where I studied human health conditions and especially the impact of plant-based ingredients. And I joined Nu Skin because I've always felt that health and wellness is one of the most important contributors to human happiness. And that there was so much that could be done to bring sort of meaningful wellness products to people, things that are backed by proven science to the entire world. And Nu Skin has been an amazing partner in that quest to be a force for good. I still remember that first product that I helped bring into the world like it was yesterday. It was Overdrive. And I also remember the first time that I used the biophotonic scanner and how that changed my life and the life of my family. Or the countless moments that I've enjoyed as we've changed the lives of thousands of people around the world for the better, one life at a time. So right now, my responsibilities include leading a team of amazing scientists in 2 research centers, right, that bring all of the Nu Skin Pharmanex wellness products to the world.
That's really amazing. Now, let's ask you the same question we had for Helen. When it comes to Pharmanex products you develop, what is your vision and dream?
I was going over our 2021 goals with my wife, Crystal. And there are several categories of goals that we usually think about when we're goal setting, right? Including physical wellness, family goals, spiritual goals, business and financial goals, you know. So as we were discussing the order of the importance of these goals, we realized that no matter what, physical wellness must be at the top of the list. Now, we might be tempted to put our family first, that makes sense, right? Or spiritual goals, but the simple fact is that without our health, none of those other important goals can be adequately met. So my vision, and that of my research team and Nu Skin, is to help as many people as we can to achieve that goal to be physically healthy so that we can live young and achieve all of our other goals in life. So of course, anything worth doing is worth doing well, right? And so it's not always easy. Doing something well is not the easy part. My biggest challenge, I think, overall is to make sure that we have all of the scientific substantiation that we need for each product. And that means the right ingredients, the right potency, the right amount of the ingredient, the right clean, sustainable source for each ingredient. So basically, that's the success process that we all know, right? And that is my biggest challenge, right? But it's the success challenge that makes us different. It makes us stand out from the rest.
Well, that's so interesting. Can you actually give us an example?
Yeah, sure. I think a recent example would be Reishi Max, right? It's an amazing product for immunity and cell health, but reishi is a type of mushroom. And mushrooms absorb lots of things from the environment and they accumulate them. So if a mushroom isn't in clean air, if it's growing on wood that has not grown in clean air, it can accumulate chemicals that we don't want in the finished product. So one of our biggest challenges then, and it's really highlighted with the reishi, is to grow it so that it's clean and pure. So several years ago, recognizing that the world is changing, we began a CEA, or a Controlled Environment Agriculture Strategy for our reishi. So we sought clean, remote environments as well to grow our reishi. And today I'm so pleased to report that we've been successful with both of these strategies.
Thank you, Mark, for sharing. I'm very excited for the future of Pharmanex under your leadership. Now, listening to both of your stories has been very inspiring. Currently, beauty devices actually account for over 30% of global share here at Nu Skin. The global beauty market is projected to reach an incredible $638 billion by 2023. And a big part of this is going to come from smart products. In fact, the beauty device market alone is expected to triple in size by 2024. This massive growth creates a unique opportunity for entrepreneurs like you. And the good news is, Nu Skin is already at the forefront of this opportunity with our award-winning dream team of beauty devices. Now, let's dive deeper into our dream team of breakthrough beauty device systems. Helen, all yours.
Thanks, Yoko. Now you can have more variety and choice and even more benefits using the 4 MVPs of Nu Skin's portfolio, the dream team of beauty devices. They'll undoubtedly make your skincare dreams come true. Used together, each device works synergistically, just like any team. And just like a team, each device has a unique role, from cleansing to moisturizing to treating. Nu Skin's ongoing research inspires our ageLOC device platform to look at skincare as a complete picture. Each device addresses a different aspect of skincare to support your skin wellness on every level. Your skin also changes over time, just like you do. So the versatile features of these devices, from treatment surface options on the ageLOC LumiSpa to the personalized regimens in ageLOC Me, are built to be your lifelong partner.
Helen, I have a question. If I'm a new customer, I might be overwhelmed with so many devices, so many choices. So which device should I start with to begin this dream team journey?
Well, that's easy, Mark. The starting place for any skincare regimen is clean skin. This is because our hectic lifestyles, which we all have today, sweat, pollution, lack of sleep, and more accumulate, causing the slight changes under the skin's surface. This happens even when you can't see any visible changes. But taking care of your skin from the very beginning helps combat this problem at its source. ageLOC LumiSpa provides thorough, yet gentle skin cleansing, leaving skin super soft and smooth. This really makes it a must in the morning and evening, especially to remove the buildup of dirt and pollution that I was talking about. All adults should be cleaning their facial skin on a regular basis, no matter what your skin type is, for overall skin health, adding in other devices based on their needs or desires.
Speaking of technology, what makes ageLOC such a key selling point of the Dream Team?
ageLOC technology helps us to select the right blend of right ingredients to put in our products. It works together with our Nu Skin devices to provide those optimal skin benefits.
ageLOC is undeniably trailblazing the industry. In just 12 years since the first ageLOC product was introduced, it has hit $10 billion worldwide of cumulative sales. This would not have been possible without our sales leaders, as well as the work and dedication of our incredible scientists like you.
Thank you, Yoko. It has truly been an extraordinary journey since we started. Right now, our key focus is to combine ageLOC with world-class engineering and digital technology. This makes Nu Skin products more unique than ever before and builds on innovation across several different disciplines. This is best exemplified by the development of ageLOC Boost. While we were busy launching LumiSpa, our scientists were already pursuing another scientific lead to further enhance benefits from microcurrents behind the scenes. What started as a passion project for our scientific team has become Nu Skin's latest innovation. At the time, we had just spent 4 years of scientific research and 3 years of development work to produce ageLOC LumiSpa. We actually built on those 7 years of innovation and our invaluable device partnerships to bring a truly new device, ageLOC Boost, to the market within just 2 years.
I worked closely with your team on this development, and I have to say it was an amazing experience to be a part of. And the team even pulled this off amidst work disruptions caused by the pandemic. It's really only possible because of the teams of highly skilled scientists and engineers working together. Boost is uniquely positioned to complement the benefits of the other Dream Team beauty devices. It works hand in hand with LumiSpa as a daily skincare regimen to promote brighter, bouncier, and more youthful complexion. And it fits well with Galvanic Spa, which is a single device made for multiple uses. You can indulge in various spa-like beauty experiences for your face, scalp, and body. And the weekly treatment really helped deliver these great, wonderful anti-aging benefits such as firming, toning, and healthier and youthful-looking skin and hair. Shout out to all the brand representatives who had already leveraged this opportunity to help more people transform their lives. And thank you for empowering Nu Skin's mission of improving lives. But let's not stop there. There are more lives we can touch, especially with the opportunity that ageLOC Boost brings. Let's continue to help more people discover their best selves. That includes, of course, with the equally powerful lineup of health and wellness products. Isn't that right, Dr. Mark?
It definitely is. On the Pharmanex side, we have ageLOC TR90, which is a weight management system, and of course the ultimate duo of ageLOC Y-Span and ageLOC R² as anti-aging supplements. So this is for at-home wellness. And EcoSphere water purifier is also poised to ensure you and your family enjoy clean, safe water to drink healthy.
I personally take several supplements each day. TR90 green shake for breakfast mixed with kale and spinach, then Y-Span and R². And I can really feel it when I forget to take it, even for a couple of days. So these are my must-have supplements for my personal wellness, and they're such amazing products. It really makes me wonder, though, how much effort goes into developing these great supplements.
Yeah, that's a great question, Yoko. It takes at least a year and up to 6 years to develop just one product supplement. And 1 year is really an exception for some of the simpler products. Our more innovative products take much longer. It took a full 6 years to develop Y-Span. And what's interesting is how we decide what kinds of supplements to develop. We start with a team of curious and intelligent scientists. We're always reading the literature, we're attending conferences, we're looking for new discoveries in health and wellness. And when we find a nugget of brilliance, we work as a team to discuss it, to dig deeper, to look at its benefits, the safety, the efficacy, and the dosage. So if we look at R², for example, we'd already spent a couple of years investigating the role of genetics in aging. And we'd already discovered the remarkable health effects of the cordyceps mushroom, because the Chinese had been using cordyceps for centuries, right? But we were able to use modern gene expression techniques to this ancient herb to discover its real secrets and to formulate a product like no other. And during this development timeline, we also faced challenges that tested the capabilities of the genius minds at R&D. One of our biggest challenges with our newfound discovery of gene expression studies was how to help you understand the complex science so that our leaders can appreciate the benefits of the product and tell the story themselves. And that's where our Nu Skin scientists, I believe, are really world-class, because we're able to help translate this very complex science into nuggets of brilliance and stories that you can understand and share with your friends.
The innovative and resilient R&D team is definitely one of the pillars of Nu Skin's product success. Another crucial pillar would be our proprietary ageLOC science. Can you share how ageLOC science makes TR90, Y-Span, and R² so uniquely special from other products in the market?
Yeah, I think that the answer to this question is this brilliant combination of science and marketing strategy that we have at Nu Skin. So ageLOC is both a scientific principle, but it's also a product platform. So the scientific principle is the concept of targeting the sources of biological aging rather than just the symptoms. For example, as you get older and you sense a decline in your energy levels, you might drink coffee, right? Drink more coffee. But that's a very symptomatic approach, right? It's not real. It's an energy boost, but it's very artificial and it's temporary. So the ageLOC approach is to understand what's happening inside the cells as you age and targeting the science of that change. For example, a better understanding of the mitochondria, the cellular component responsible for energy, and bioactives that target the mitochondria. That's what led to R². And as a product platform, it's applying that same approach and expanding it across a range of products that we developed using ageLOC science, hence TR90, Y-Span, R². And so this makes ageLOC entirely unique as a science and also as a product platform.
Thank you, Mark. This has been very insightful, and I'm sure our viewers feel the same. Now, let's move on to something new. I have an interesting topic to talk about, the millennials. So being more youthful and energetic at the age, millennials may overlook the need for supplements. What do you think about this, Mark?
Well, personally, I've been taking supplements. I'm not a millennial, but since I was millennial age, right? And my wife too. Actually, I'm kind of telling her she needs to back off a little bit. People are starting to wonder why this old guy, who he is. But perhaps the problem is that we talk a lot at New Skin about anti-aging. And young people don't believe that it's a problem yet, right? That they can relate to. So perhaps we should talk about aging well or preserving youth. Maybe that's a better way to say it. But the principle is still the same. I look at it like this. If you buy a new car, when do you start maintenance on your car? Right? Do you wait until it's starting to show signs of age? The paint is getting faded, the engine is starting to blow smoke? No. You keep wax on the paint to preserve it. You change the oil at regular intervals so that it produces maximum power. It's common sense. And the same is true about our bodies, except we're going to have our bodies a lot longer than our cars. So it's important to take care of ourselves while we're still young.
Yeah, and from a scientific point of view, has there been any notable research that can convince millennials of the need to supplement?
Yeah, that's a great question. How do you convince the millennial? Scientifically, I think one of the most compelling research that I've come across is by a scientist by the name of Bruce Ames. And over the last couple of decades, he's conducted studies that show that the body, when it's faced with marginal deficiencies in key nutrients, makes a smart decision about where to send that nutrient. It's going to send that nutrient to the system in the body that will keep us alive today, but it may be at the expense of long-term health. So for example, when we're marginally deficient in calcium or magnesium, we know that that may lead to problems with bone density down the road. But what we don't realize is because our body sends these nutrients to the neuromuscular system, right? Not to the bones and teeth, but to your brain and your muscles so that you can move and think and stay alive today. So, if we have these marginal deficiencies for years and persist over time, then that affects our ability to age in a healthy way. So a product like LifePak helps prevent these marginal deficiencies, and products like Bone Formula, that I think we call Bone Banker in Southeast Asia, do as well for bone-specific nutrients.
Youth preservation and maintaining healthy skin is key to making your skin your best friend for life too.
I hope this session has helped you gain new insights of New Skin's innovation in product and science. Let's amplify that by sharing New Skin's products to more people and improve more lives. So thank you, Dr. Helen and Dr. Mark, and of course, everyone for joining us today. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back. And I think you would agree that Dr. Mark Bartlett and Dr. Helen Nex gave us some great insights into New Skin's product philosophy and the high standards our research and development team commit to when it comes to product safety, efficacy, and quality. Now, New Skin's age-lock range of products was first introduced in 2008 and has since grown to a sizable portfolio covering nutrition, skincare, and devices. We reached a really important 10B revenue milestone in 2020, and age-lock products are among the most highly awarded in our portfolio. Here in Singapore, Pharmanex and age-lock TR90 was named the #1 weight management and well-being brand in Singapore by Euromonitor International for 3 consecutive years, from 2018 to 2020. Next, I would like to introduce 2 product users who will share their New Skin product experience and how they first benefited from it. First, let's meet Adeline, who's a mother of 2 and one of our age-lock TR90 users.
大家好，我是 Adeline， 今年39岁。我之前从事会计行业，我也是2个可爱孩子的妈妈。自从生了2个孩子，我的体重一直无法下降。那个时候，我的体重整整增加了10公斤。我开始感到担心，也发现我买的衣服越来越大件，甚至穿起 L size 的衣服也感觉很紧，渐渐失去了自信心。我开始寻找解决的方案。一直以来坚信运动就能瘦下来的我，决定签下健身配套，给自己2年的时间把体重减下来。然而2年很快就过去了，我不但没有瘦下来，反而比以前更重。 就在我想放弃的时候，我透过妹妹认识了 TR90。我发现她在服用 TR90后效果很棒，身材也保持得很好。就这样，我也开始了 TR90。TR90 真的比我想象中简单得多，它不是减肥药，而是调节体内代谢的保健品，是个长达90天的体重管理计划。在使用 TR90 的过程中，不需要节食，每天只需要根据3333饮食计划，摄取足够的蛋白质、蔬菜水果，再配合简单运动就行了。其实减肥一点都不难。现在的我比以前更有自信了。我是 Adeline， 我庆幸认识了 TR90，TR90 让我遇见更好的自己。你还在等什么？
Now, Adeline is one of the many ageLOC TR90 success stories that have benefited from this breakthrough weight management system that combines a simple eating plan, an active lifestyle, and advanced products that will not only support healthy weight management, but enable users to transition to a sustainable, healthy lifestyle through the program. Now, within the ageLOC product portfolio sits our dream team of devices that consists of a smart beauty device that cleanses, treats, and protects the skin from aging through proprietary ageLOC ingredient blends and the use of proprietary microcurrent waveforms. Now, ageLOC has been named by Euromonitor International as the world's #1 brand for beauty device systems for 4 consecutive years from 2017 to 2020. Next, let's meet Matthew, who's an advocate of our dream team and proves that beauty devices are not exclusively reserved for the ladies.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm 32 years old this year. I'm a loyal user of ageLOC beauty devices. I used to have problematic skin issues since 18 years old, and this had troubled me for over 10 years. I was introduced to LumiSpa and Galvanic Spa in 2019, and I decided to give it a try to see if it helps to improve my skin condition. After months of using the ageLOC beauty devices and skincare products, I am able to see the improvement of my skin, the vibrancy and visibly smooth and glowing complexion. Now, I wash my face twice a day with ageLOC LumiSpa and its activating cleanser, once in the morning and once in the evening. And of course, I use the Galvanic Spa twice a week as my weekly facial treatment regimen too. It is effective and improves my complexion tremendously. ageLOC beauty device saves time and money for someone like me that never visits the beauty salons. With these savings, you could give yourself and your friends a treat. If you wish to have a youthful, glowing skin at the comfort of your own home, be sure to get your hands on new skin ageLOC beauty devices. My name is Matthew. I'm grateful to ageLOC for discovering my best self.
Now, we're glad we found a fan in Matthew for the ageLOC Dream Team, and Nu Skin is confident that we will continue to bring the latest in skincare and anti-aging solutions to the market through our beauty device platform. In this final segment, I'd like to talk about Nu Skin's opportunity renewal strategy and how we've leveraged this approach to strategically launch some of our most successful ageLOC products. Now, since the founding of the company, we have had many firsts and many significant products were launched over the past 35 years. Now, a number of these early products have in fact stood the test of time and remain in our portfolio today. That says a lot about the relevance, quality, and efficacy of products being developed. Innovation and a focus on science has been a key strength and one of the reasons of our success. Now, since the launch of ageLOC brand, we saw an opportunity to strategically introduce new products to the market through a limited time offer or LTO that's exclusively available only to brand representatives. As business partners, we want to ensure our leaders are among the first to experience the products and, importantly, be able to offer a select group of their customers the opportunity to be among the first as well to experience the latest in ageLOC product innovation. Now, the first ageLOC product supplement available through an LTO was ageLOC R Square, and it was officially launched in 2012. Today, R-Square remains one of our most successful LTOs and is a top seller in our portfolio, forming one half of the popular ageLOC Ultimate Duo package. Now, in 2014, we introduced the successor to our original TRA weight management program, the ageLOC TR90 system. Today, it is our flagship weight management program and, as shared, has been named the #1 brand in Singapore for 3 consecutive years. Now, the last ageLOC supplement that was launched in the market was Wispan back in 2016, which is our most advanced systemic anti-aging supplement to date. It leverages our expertise in gene expression science to support healthy aging defense mechanisms. Now, it's been a long 5 years since an ageLOC supplement was launched, and as the last couple of years saw us bringing new ageLOC devices such as Boost and LumiSpa to the market. So we are naturally really excited for this upcoming new ageLOC product, which will be the first preview through our limited time offer. Now, a key reason for our excitement is also because of the proven track record of LTO success that has been achieved with each of these past launches. Our sales leaders experience exponential growth in customers, brand representatives, and with each ageLOC supplement LTO, you have done us proud. Now, ageLOC Reset is the result of 7 years of research and development, during which our R&D team developed a unique and highly potent anthocyanin ingredient blend by leveraging our expertise in antioxidant and gene expression science. In addition, research and clinical studies help them to understand how a healthy microbiome can result in optimal support of the body's biochemical processes. Now, ageLOC Reset is truly a game-changing product, and when added to our ageLOC portfolio, we are confident it will further strengthen Nu Skin's leading position in anti-aging science and nutrition. Now, we can't wait to share more with you on ageLOC Reset in the coming months, leading up to our limited time offer event in December. Lastly, I would like to invite all sales leaders and qualifying sales leaders to join us this December for the ageLOC Reset LTO. Leverage this product opportunity renewal to grow your customer base, strengthen brand representative leadership, and achieve overall organizational growth. We're truly excited for the months ahead as we work towards closing 2021 really strong by partnering you to achieve yet another LTO success with ageLOC Reset. Now, that brings us to the end of today's product segment. Thank you very much for joining me. And back over to you, Grace and Aaron.
Thank you, Adrian. So, Aaron, what is your favorite product in Nu Skin?
My favorite product in Nu Skin, I would have to say I am a fan of the ageLOC LumiSpa. In fact, I love it so much, I have it with me right now.
So what is so special about this mini device that you're holding?
Okay, so the ageLOC LumiSpa actually helps to remove dead skin cells, at the same time promote your skin renewal. So it is a very gentle cleaning device for your skin. Okay, so it's suitable with different skin type cleanser. At the same time, we have different treatment heads for different type of skin types. And most importantly, it is very easy to use, just 2 minutes twice a day. So what's your favorite product, Grace?
Dang, this is my favorite product, ageLOC Boost. As the name suggests, it helps to boost my skin, natural beauty for a brighter, plumper and bouncier skin. Especially, it can actually help to reduce the appearance of my dark spot and hyperpigmentation, especially when I like to be out in the sun quite frequently. So it also helps to improve my skin tone for a brighter and more radiant complexion. So speaking of which, we will also be revealing one of our special live sale promotion today, right?
What promotion? And guess what? We are having a very special live promotion, just nice for the products that both of us like.
That's right. So just for everyone here watching with us today, we'll be having our ageLOC Daily Beauty Kit on sale. Aaron, I'm so excited for the sale. Are we going to share it with the audience?
Yes. So what do we have in it for our audiences?
Alright, so the beauty kit actually consists of 2 devices. One which is what Aaron is holding, the ageLOC LumiSpa, and what I'm holding, the ageLOC Boost. So what you can't miss for your day-to-day regime. So moreover, this package for today will be at 10% off member pricing.
That's right, and that is not all. For every purchase of today's live sale promotion, you will also be getting a free ageLOC LumiSpa Essence Kit.
Wow! So hold on everyone, I'm sure we are all very excited, but please do stay tuned to our program as we will be revealing the QR code and link for you to make your purchase. We have limited sets, package are while stock lasts.
Aside from the promotion for all of our friends, I'm sure the following segment is where all of you are really looking forward to.
Yes, Aaron, that's right. It is time for us to recognize the exceptional and inspirational leaders.
So first up, let's welcome our new executive brand partners. This group of leaders has successfully mentored 4 frontline brand representatives.
Did you know that Aaron in New Skin Roadmap to Success, the executive brand partners plays an important role and milestone?
That's right. Aside from that, just building up their business, they have also transformed the lives of the brand representatives that they have mentored. Imagine the impact that they have not just on themselves, but also the family and friends of these downlines.
Let us move on to our next checkpoint and congratulate to all our new brand directors.
This group of leaders has successfully mentored 4 frontline brand representatives with 1 leadership team, magnifying the foundations and deepening their roots.
Aaron, I realized that all of them are looking so confident and full of smiles in their photos.
Yes, you can actually see that the joy they have comes from within themselves, and I would be too, especially when my passion and hard work is able to transform the lives of the individuals.
Next up, let us congratulate our new senior brand directors.
This group of leaders has successfully mentored 5 frontline brand representatives. Aside from that, they have also mentored 2 leadership teams.
Click on the emojis to show your support to these leaders. Once again, congratulations to our executive brand partner, brand directors and senior brand directors. We honor and recognize all our outstanding leaders who have given immense dedication, hard work and passion in doing the business. And today, we celebrate this success and greatness.
Achieving the title of Executive Brand Director is a testament of success that you have achieved with your downlines. Today, we have a group of leaders who have demonstrated how persistence and perseverance have brought them and their organization towards this remarkable success. Congratulations to all new Executive Brand Directors.
Let's welcome our new Executive Brand Director, Caroline Tan.
Hi, my name is Caroline Tan. I used to be a flight attendant for 15 years. I chanced upon New Skin through ageLOC TR90 weight management program. I saw a relative looking amazing after going through the program, and I knew that I had to get my hands on it. Through that, my TR90 consultant shared to me about the New Skin business, and it is a great opportunity for anyone who is looking to try something new and to build new friendships in the business too. To be honest, I was skeptical at the beginning about the industry. The word MLM had many scary stories tagged onto it. Having to witness the positive transformation I got from ageLOC TR90, it surpassed whatever I thought about MLM. I shared this business opportunity to so many people about our amazing and innovative products, and they all looked and felt their best. To me, MLM means something beautiful. It stands for Make Life Meaningful. I embarked on my New Skin journey because I wanted to have control over my time. I have a child and I wanted to spend more quality time with him, to watch him grow and to not miss his growing years. Now, being an entrepreneur allows me just that, and what's amazing is that I get to partner with an amazing company, New Skin. And besides growth in the business, I had so much personal growth as well. And all those were just priceless. I want to thank my mentors, COE3 Mr. Chua, EBDs, Sharon and Max for their mentorship. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am. My advice to other entrepreneurs out there is to decide what kind of outcome you'd like from here. Get a mentor who you can learn from and go all out to achieve your goals. And to never ever quit. Now grab this opportunity to start discovering your best self.
Let us put our hands together for our new Executive Brand Director, Yo-Sik Yen.
Hello New Skin, my name is Yen, and prior to New Skin, I was actually a diploma graduate. I am thankful for becoming the new Executive Brand Director of New Skin Singapore. These achievements signifies the accomplishment of my team, and it would not have meant anything without everyone's effort and commitment. My why New Skin is really simple. Being a young diploma graduate, I had always wanted to become a business owner because I believed that it would allow me to have a better control of my own time and while doing so, achieving financial flexibility. Nu Skin has provided me the amazing business opportunity and the innovative products that I can share to empower others to help discover their best selves. Knowing that Nu Skin could allow me to reach my personal goals, I knew that I had to embark on this entrepreneurial journey, and I am thankful for what Nu Skin had given me, which is this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to allow me to discover my best self and to be the one to create impact and transform life of others around me. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my mentors, Brendan, Clinton, Rain, and Angela for their wise guidance, my awesome account manager Grace for her unwavering support, again, my team for their relentless commitment, my dearest family for energizing my why, and lastly, Nu Skin for giving me this life-changing opportunity platform. I have set my goal this year to achieve Presidential Director pin title. Thank you.
Congratulations to our new Executive Brand Director, Brandon Nater. Last but not least, congratulations to our new Executive Brand Director, Cassandra Chua.
Unfortunately, both Cassandra and Brandon are not able to join us for today's recognition.
Once again, congratulations to all new Executive Brand Directors.
Next up, we have invited an overseas guest speaker all the way from Nu Skin America. Yu Hailing was born and raised in China. She was pursuing a career as an IT professional when she found her passion for business development and life coaching.
Through several years of dedication and hard work, she managed to build a large international organization, and she has achieved 8-year Team Elite, 4-year Team Elite Platinum, and Circle of Excellence 1. Yu Hailing is passionate about helping people achieve balance in work and in life while pursuing their long-term goals.
Let us show your support in the chat board and let's welcome Yu Hailing.
Hello everyone, thanks for inviting me to share at today's event. Once again, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate everyone for their achievements today. And I'm Hailing. It's so great to have all of you join today's event. First, let me start sharing a little bit more about myself. I was born and raised in China. And in 1999, both my husband and I came to United States for our PhD study. In 2004, after we finished our doctorate degree, we came to Silicon Valley, started working for top 100 Fortune companies. And after being in the working force for several years, and we got some money left to invest. And I started off reading some financial management books. One day, I came across a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm pretty sure some of you have read the book. If you have not, I highly recommend to read that book. That book changed my perspective about the income. Even though both of us really like our job and we like our industry, but we just found out, we don't have the leverage income. If one day we stop working and our income just stop coming in. So in searching of the leverage income, I came across many business opportunities. One thing I have to emphasize is that I like my job. And the reason I explore other business opportunities was to change our family income structure. Adding to this, and after I had my daughter, and I also had some time flexibility to the consideration as well. My first goal was to create more time for my daughter when she starts her elementary school. You may be wondering why. When my daughter turned into 1 year old, I have to send her to daycare. Early in the morning, I have to drop her off and pick her up around 6 to 7 p.m. And by 8:30 p.m., and she needs to go to bed. And I found out that every day, we don't have much quality time with her. I told my husband, we are losers. And we can either not afford our current lifestyle or we cannot afford enough time and for our daughter. That's when I had the burning desire to change. If you are a parent, and can you feel what I feel? If there is an opportunity that allows you to arrange your work and in order to have more time with your family, especially with your children, will you take it? Due to the traffic at the Silicon Valley, I carpooled with one of my coworkers to work every day. One day I noticed that she had a very good skin and she's a few years older than me. I asked her, what did you use? And she said, New Skin. I never heard about this brand. And since she knew that I was looking for new skin care regimen and also the business opportunity, and she told me that there's a business opportunity behind the product. And then she invited me to a business opportunity meeting. And I immediately signed up because I had to examine several business opportunities, and I know New Skin is exactly the business I was looking for. A lot of people ask me, say, Hailing, why you immediately jump into the business? Because as it's a high-tech background, people will think, I'm probably very skeptical. And here are my reasons. First of all, New Skin has a very strong technology. I came from a high-tech background. I know for a company to be sustainable and have a long-term growth, and the technology development is a very key element. So New Skin, to me, is not only a skincare company, but also a technology company. And second, I evaluated my opportunity cost. This opportunity allowed me to start a business as a part-time, and I don't have to pursue this opportunity as a full-time at the beginning. If I fail, I don't lose anything. However, one thing I want to mention is that even though I'm doing the business part-time, I always treat the business seriously and always work hard and commit and dedicate the long hours for it. So it just allows myself to have a smooth transition. So oftentimes I share with my team, and even though I start a business part-time, but my mind on the business is full-time. And thirdly, there's almost no starting cost compared to the opportunity I explore. The other opportunities I explore easily to spend $100,000 to $1 million. And I tell myself if I fail, I probably need 5 to 10 years to recover from the failure I have. But for this opportunity, and our only cost is using the product. So when I share with the people, I said that the only risk would be, like you become feeling younger and looking better. Are you willing to take that risk? So fourthly, it is an international factor. I was looking for international business platform that allow me to build my network further. And last but not least, it's the leadership and the personal development. I not only see the people who work hard and commit themselves and to achieve their goals and through the platform and live the lifestyle they want to live, but also they become a better person. When I look at them, I say, I want to be one of them. If you have some experience with some New Skin leaders, do you feel what I feel at the beginning? If yes, then this is the right opportunity for you. We have the right people for you to follow and to grow yourself. After signing up, I went home to share this with my husband. How many of you will think your significant others will support you immediately after you share this with them? I presume the chance is close to zero. And my husband couldn't be able to think that his wife become a skincare salesperson and instead of IT professional. But he didn't want to discourage me and just told me that I should not introduce the product or the business to his family and friends. I know many of you may got discouraged and by your family members, and after they seeing this, I just want to share some stories, how my husband changed, along my New Skin journey. So a few years later, after doing New Skin, so I quit my full-time job already. So one summer, I took my daughter for vacation, long vacation, 1 month, and my husband cannot go because, he cannot ask 1 month off from work. So every day, I just, updated him, where we were and what we haven't done. So when I came home from the vacation, and he told me that he wanted to do New Skin with me, I asked him why. And he said that I don't want to be like home alone. And still like after doing the business 6 years, and I got a chance to visit his hometown because I have some distributors in that town. And I told him that I'll go to his hometown, and he asked me, and are you going to share the product or the business opportunity and with his friends? I told him, if you want me to share, I'll share. If you don't want me to share, I don't share. Then my husband told me that, probably you want to introduce them the product because New Skin product is so good. I think my friends really, really need the product. So my friends, so if through my story, I just want to share with you, even though people discourage you at the beginning, because you know what your experience, you believe what you see, and you believe the future you are in. And if you very, very persistent and show them the business works, show them the product works, and they will change. Now, let's look at the business from a higher level. And Nu Skin is a publicly traded company, and we are listed in the New York Stock Exchange. And in the current world, when we evaluate the business, we look at the ESG factors. And E stands for environment, S stands for social, and G stands for governance. And when we talk about the environment, and when people evaluate the company, is a company very sensible to the environment? If you already listen to some Nu Skin talks, and probably your leaders, she'll share with you how Nu Skin is very, very sensible to the environment. Here I just want to show you one example. I don't know if you have experienced our NutriCentral line, and this is our latest skincare line, and it's about adaptive, like your skin adaptive to the environment change. I wouldn't say too much about the product, but one thing related to the environment is you look at this bottle and it says that 100% post-consumer recyclable plastic, which means that the whole bottle material is from 100% recyclable materials, the plastic. But people think, okay, maybe recyclable plastic is much cheaper than the original plastic. Actually, it's the other way around. The recyclable plastic is much more expensive than the original plastic. So Nu Skin is really committed and to changing the environment. I just want to show this is just one simple product we have, and you can see the Nu Skin commitment and to the environment change. And in terms of social, it's a company really taking the social responsibility. If you look at our Force for Good Foundation, look at how many vitamins we donate all over the world and how many children have been helped. I know in Southeast Asia, and we have the heart foundation, help the children with the heart disease and to do the surgery. There are so many amazing things Nu Skin have done and to really improve people's lives and around us. And not only our customers or our distributors, all people around us. And governance, and shows this company direction and integrity. And I'll share that, in my following slides. So really without me saying too much, that from your heart, Nu Skin is a company and really, really holding the high standard of this ESG. Now let's jump into the technology. Nu Skin is really leading in terms of science and technology in this field. A lot of people have the impression that Nu Skin is just a lotion company. Absolutely not. Look at this. I like the word innofusion, which we integrate our science research, technology, and sourcing into one. So in terms of science and research, a few years ago, we target the source of aging. We created the AgeLock platform. So on that platform, we create many products, because we find the source of aging in terms of the use gene clusters. So that's why we can create many products on it. So that's why when you see Nu Skin distributor or Nu Skin customers, you look at their skin, you feel like they never age, right? And it's really, the product really works. And now we have the bioadaptive technology. I think probably we're the only one company right now in the marketplace and have the product, like our skin, adapt to the environment change. This is very, very advanced technology. And also we have the digital platform. And a few years ago, and we changed our compensation plan just for the workforce and to adapt to the new environment and think about, all these great things happening in Nu Skin. It's not only product, a lot of great things happening in Nu Skin. You are really, really seeing Nu Skin have a great wave, among the whole world. It's really right timing for all of you and, join Nu Skin and start the business. Now let's look at our home beauty device systems. Even though you may be new to Nu Skin, but I think you're probably very familiar with the Nu Skin home beauty device systems. And about 10 years ago, I joined Nu Skin because of this galvanic spa. And about 2018, and the Nu Skin have the home beauty device system. I rated #1. But that's happened when Nu Skin has a galvanic spa 10 years later, right? So that's why when we talk about the business opportunity, it's not what's happening now. It's what's going to happen 5 years, 10 years later. So this sector is still growing. It's still in double digits, speed to grow every year. Now think about, we have the Boost. Do you like the Boost? And I know that, it's very, very popular on all social media. And it seems that, you have to have a Boost and for the trendy thing, right? So it's really, what's happening for the whole home beauty devices system. The sector is still growing, still a lot of market share to grow for us to grab. So it's really like right timing for a lot of new people. If you think it's too late to join Nu Skin, absolutely not. And every year we innovate the new product. So in this marketplace, and it's really, really great. I would like to share a little bit more about my journey with Nu Skin, and the journey so far has been great. I've been fortunate to be able to serve in the leadership council for many years, and it's really an honor and to be able to work with a lot of great leaders from all over the world. It's really transformed me from a high-tech to a high-touch person, and also from an IT professional and to an international business owner. And I call this a practical MBA. And I share with my team and saying that, along the journey, when you become successful in Nu Skin, it's like you're getting an MBA degree. From my story, you know that one of the motivation to doing Nu Skin is really be able to spend more time with my daughter and have a flexible working schedules. So as a mother, I have to say I'm very, very lucky I chose Nu Skin because of the rewarding business opportunities and the programs. I've been able to qualify for many success trips and take my family with me. And a great part of the business is really personal development and the leadership. Not only, we setting great examples and for our children, but we can become a mentor, a coach, and dear friend, and to our children. I came from a very traditional family, so my parents didn't want me to do Nu Skin initially because they think working for a reputable company is more reliable. And especially, and they think, their daughter got a PhD degree in computer science. Why do you work for a big company and feel like, it's more reasonable, right? So I shared with my parents, why I want to do Nu Skin. Since my father was a businessman, and I told him that, I'm doing the business for myself, but not by myself. And he understood that, what it meant. So they agreed that I can do this business part-time, but not full-time, as it's still great, for me to quit my full-time job. But a few years later, so I qualified for many amazing success trips. And I took my parents to Hawaii, Mexico, Caribbean cruise, Bermuda, and so on. So one day, my father told me that, it's so lucky that, I joined Nu Skin so that I can spend more time and with my daughter and also with them. So oftentimes, my parents would ask me, what's your destination for your next success trip? Another great thing happening in Nu Skin is a great teamwork. So I started business full-time some years ago. And when I heard the program, there's 100-star program, basically grow your organization 100 executives and in a year. And I set the personal goal and to achieve that. So I was able to grow my organization that year and achieve the 4-star platinum team lead. And eventually will lead me to win the Woman Entrepreneur of 2015. Now I want to share a very personal story just happened this summer and that really inspired me. So I hope this story also inspired you. My daughter set a very challenging goal in July and to finish reading 31 books by end of month. And these are the books, and she finished reading in July. She ended up finishing 29 books, and she had a really, really busy schedule in July as well, but she managed herself well. At the end, she told me, I just want to challenge myself. And at the beginning, my reading speed is 130 pages per hour. Now my reading speed is 220 to 260 pages per hour. So I'm happy that I formed this habit. Now I have to read every day. Otherwise, I feel like something is missing. And this little story inspired me and to challenge myself again along the life journey. So now I would like to invite you to challenge yourself as well. Otherwise, there's no enjoyment in life. Do you agree? Lastly, I would like to end my presentation with my trip to Malawi. And that's really like life transforming event for me. At the year 2016, I had a chance to visit Malawi. And till date, I can still remember at the time when I distributed winter meals and to the children. I cried. And because I saw a lot of kids were so hungry, and by the look of their clothes, and we can tell that their clothes were donated by all over the world. And I smiled because I saw how happy they are, and their smiles are so pure and sweet. And I shared my feeling with our founder, Steve Land. And he said, these kids have the most beautiful smiles in the world. As our founder, Blake Roney, said, 5% what we do, and 95% is who we are. In Nu Skin, we're not only helping people to achieve their goals, but also all of us can become a better person. Now, my friend, I know Nu Skin have a very low bar to join. And we say it's easy to join, but it's hard to leave. Whoever stay in this Nu Skin business, they follow the heart of Nu Skin, and their value, and with Nu Skin value, is the same. So we're not only helping ourselves here, and also we want to help others. And we want to help the world becoming a better place. So I hope you can feel the heart of Nu Skin as well. You can see your own journey through my journey. I invite you to come on board with the Nu Skin Wave and give yourself and your family a better future.
Thank you, Hailing, for the wonderful sharing. Indeed, when you put your heart and soul into something, you will definitely achieve it.
So, Aaron, I believe that we have more other interesting programs for everyone, am I right?
That's right. So apart from the overseas speaker who had just did her sharing, we also have not one, not two, but three esteemed local sales leaders to give us an insight into their entrepreneurial journey.
So, Aaron, without further ado, let us head over and join them over at the other side. Today we are here with three lovely gentlemen to share with us about themselves and their Nu Skin journey. So without further ado, let us first let them introduce themselves. So, hi gentlemen.
Hello.
Can we begin with you first?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm married with two adult daughters, and I started my career with the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Then I moved on to London to work for an institutional stockbroker covering Southeast Asian clients. Came back to Singapore, did the same things. All in all, 15 years in finance.
15 years in finance. All right. So how about Alan yourself?
Okay, I'm married with two boys. Okay, so I've spent 13 years in the financial industry and mainly two foreign banks and one local bank. And of course, my background was I was an associate director with offshore banking, looking after high net worth clients. Yeah.
How about you, Ron?
Oh, I'm simple. I also married. Kids. You know, prior to joining Nu Skin business, I was also in the banking sector for 14 years.
Wow, today we have all three gentlemen from the trade industry and all of them have more than 10 years of experience. Aaron, as a man, what would you have anything to share?
Actually, I'm very curious because I'm a guy also, and previously I was from the finance industry personally also. So just very curious, what got you guys started on Nu Skin, and what made you guys really make this decision to embark in this Nu Skin journey? So let's start with Ron. Maybe you can share with us.
Can, no problem. You know, to be honest I never thought of doing MLM in my life. Like, you know, MLM, people perceive man love man. Actually, it's not. it's make life meaningful. This is what I perceive as it. So, but it just happened that, I was 100 kg in the banking sector. When you are this size, people tend to target you. So, one of my good friends, Janice, who actually share, the program with me. She's my 16 friendship, friends. So, that point of time, I think it was an old program, which is the TRA, very long ago. So now this is the newer version of TR90. So for me, it's very simple. When she came to me, I just want to get rid of her. So I bought the program. I don't want to take it. I just take it as and when I want. So, my wife was pestering me, say, you buy it, you must eat, ma. Correct or not? So when I was taking it, I didn't let her come to review me for 6 months. So I keep traveling, giving excuses. But, there's one time, of course, I let her to review me. Surprisingly, I lost weight. I was like, wow, for the longest time. So honestly, then I become more serious in the program, very diligent. I lost about 12 to 15 kg, from the program. So there's another point where I really embarked on the business is because of my COE1 mentor, Mr. Lee Kim Xiong, who actually did a meet the leader session with me. So from there, really, I understand, the product and the opportunity that I had in New Skin business. This is where I came here, and the rest is history. So now I'm sitting here sharing my experience.
Nice. So Alan, what about yourself?
Can y'all tell from her face I'm anti-MLM? Okay. Of course, no one like MLM or direct selling. I think it's because a lot of people have this preconceived notion, or maybe they have this perception about direct selling. Why we hated people from MLM is because they come to your house, they try to force you to buy things you don't like, and they really sound unprofessional. So I think my parents sent me for education. I mean, I graduated from NUS with a basic degree, but I only wanted to go to the banking sector because it was a bright spot. Finance was really a bright spot. But at the same time, if you ask me, do I work hard? I work very hard. Year in, year out, I'm continuously a top performer in the bank. But at one point in time, I think the time my wife in UBS, the Swiss private bank, okay. So what happened was she started the program first because I'm anti, right? I'm against. She started a program and she kept telling me, oh, a lot of people are on this program. To me, I didn't bother, and I said, fine, you go ahead and do it, but don't touch me and don't touch my friends. Okay, I think a lot of people are like that. But one morning she came to us and said that I want to go to US convention. Initially I said, you must be crazy. You only started this business, and I know she's always like that. But then again, I thought about it because I haven't seen my sister for like 7 years because she migrated to US. So I said, okay, why don't we go to US? I visit my sis on one condition, then we go to your convention for 3 days. So when I went to the US convention, I was shocked because I saw 17,000 people from around the world, a lot of professionals, a lot of people from various backgrounds. And to me, it's, can't possibly be, these people like, staging up this act just to cheat me, right? And more importantly, I saw a lot of people from various backgrounds, various countries, and they're very successful and they're very happy. So on my way back from the convention, I start asking myself, so what exactly is direct selling? So there must be something that I didn't know about this industry. And of course, the rest is history.
So Jinwen, let's hear from you also.
Okay, this is a very good question. That was the very thing that got me curious about New Skin. In my line of work, I come up with various types of financial instruments, but amazingly, I know nothing about network marketing when it was first shown to me. So when it was first shown to me, it was shown to me by an American guy who was my previous client, and he ran the biggest fund in Southeast Asia at that time. So when I was introduced to this, I say, how come there are so many men doing this? How come there are so many professionals, PhDs, who previously never used skincare or believe in supplements like myself? I'm sure you guys were the same, right? But when I look deeper into it, and these guys used the products, did it part-time, and then eventually did it full-time, that told me everything I needed to know about whether the products work and whether the compensation was good enough for them to do so. Okay, so from the top down, when I investigated it, I said, firstly, wellness is a sunrise industry that is going to go on and on for decades. Definitely in my lifetime, hopefully for my children's lifetime. Whereas the industry I was facing, stockbroking, was a sunset industry. Secondly, you are partnering with a multinational with close to 4 decades of experience spanning 50 over global markets. How much more do you want, you know? And thirdly, they give you the infrastructure, the resources to make it in a business, from R&D, from product development, from staff like yourself, all the way. So if you don't make it, I think you only blame yourself. But most importantly, I always judge how good a business is from the kind of people who are invested in the business. So for example, my uplines at that time, they are professionals, they are men, they are serious people. Why are they involved in this? That told me everything. And from a personal perspective, whilst you could be making money in finance in the good days, you're only as good as your last trade.
Yes.
So we have heard from the three gentlemen why they embarked on this Nu Skin business. So Grace, I'm sure our audience would like to find out and hear more from them.
Yeah, I'm getting very curious and I'm really very interested. I believe our audience as well. So June, let us begin with you first. How was your journey with Nu Skin so far, and what do you love the most and enjoy the most about Nu Skin?
Okay, I think for most of us here who are all men and breadwinners, making enough money, not just short term but for the long term, is the most important. Nu Skin for sure can satisfy our families' financial and life goals. But beyond that, I think what has really given us tremendous joy is being able to help others to achieve the same. My wife and I, we've always said we came from very humble backgrounds, but we were very lucky to be born at a particular point in time to go into the right careers. So we're very fortunate, okay? But others may not be so fortunate. So I see Nu Skin as empowering everyone to lead the life they desire, but never thought possible. So to me, Nu Skin is about right trend, right vehicle, right time.
That's great to hear that. How about you, Alan?
Well, to be honest, initially it was tough for me because what I used to do is because I dealt with wealth products. But over here, first of all, it's like I never see myself to be doing skincare or even like weight management. You know, you go around, measure people. And most importantly is the rejection, I think, because a lot of people couldn't understand, why are you doing this? Well, initially when I first started out, I thought it was difficult because I was still using a banker mindset to do the business. A lot of things I refused to change, I refused to learn. I thought I know everything already. So after a while, it was a humbling experience. Then I tell myself, at one point in time, I think about 2.5 years later, I asked myself, do I want to go back to bank, or do I really want to learn about how to do the business? Then I thought long and hard about it. If I go back to banking, I'll be the biggest laughing joke, you know, because I tell everyone I'm going to do Nu Skin. How can I not succeed, right? So I said, every time I was telling my friends, it's not just the money, but it's also the face, you know. So I tell myself I have to learn it. So I ate the humbling pie. I learned everything from it. Then only I realized, you know, actually a lot of entrepreneurs, they've been through all the ups and downs. The main thing is, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to change? You know, that's most important. So when I changed my mindset, I started learning. I started telling myself nothing is impossible. I look at the people around me. If so many people can succeed here, you know, there must be a reason and there must be a way to do it. And I want to know how. Yeah.
I see.
And if you ask me what I enjoy most now, it's the time and financial flexibility. I remember some months back, it was a Brexit. I arranged to meet a managing director of a Swiss private bank. We were supposed to have drinks. Then suddenly he called me and he said, "Hey bro, I can't meet you because it's Brexit." I look at my phone didn't ring. You know, back in those days, you know, in the financial industry, if something happened, your phone will ring from morning until night, non-stop, because everyone wants to get out of their position and everything like that. But, you know, it was peaceful. So I tell myself, you know, this is really worth it, because what I've got right now is I not just can build a career, not just can build my own business, but at the same time, I have a peace of mind. I think that is most important.
You're spending quality time with your family and then not having any work-related matters, which is really very good. I think that is what people of your category will want to hope for. That's why you all join Nu Skin. That I totally agree. So what about you, Ron?
Maybe I can say I'm the youngest in the group now. Okay, so for me, it's quite simple lah. I mean, all of us are from the finance industry. Honestly speaking, financial industry people is a bit, there thinking about this, wow, what is new skin? What is this industry all about? To be honest, for myself, I thought this business is only for auntie, uncles, people who is not professional to do this. But when I'm in the business, I realize it's wrong. It's a perspective from the outside world seeing us how we are doing it. But if we do it professionally, I think it's okay. So of course, like what Alan and Joan, of course, they mentioned, it's not easy at first. But like Alan, same category. Like we're thinking, well, go back banking, no face there. It's not about whether earning money or not. But of course, when you're doing a business, you will treat New Skin like a business. You just do it all the way out like an entrepreneur. I think you can have that goal that you want in life. So of course, right now you're asking me, how am I looking back and how's the journey thus far? Is because of course it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth the time, to strive hard in New Skin because you're building a career yourself here. So maybe for our friends or probably our new friends are listening now, they'll be thinking, why these three gentlemen, all the wire cannot connect. Why are they doing this business? But if you really, really look into New Skin, this business, if you give New Skin a chance or give yourself a chance to look into this business, you will see the difference. Because you are really definitely different. And of course, with so many innovation going on, the opportunity and so many opportunity in the overseas market, we can say it's global. Okay, so for me, so far I feel it's good lah. Why? Because I have 2 kids, right? So what I like about now is that they wake up early morning, they see me. When they came back from school, they see me. I get a chance to eat with them. The relationship grow closer. These are the things that money you can't measure, honestly. Actually, if you ask me, a lot of places have opportunity. Not just about New Skin, but when you see what New Skin can give you, the flexibility, the kind of financial and your time flexibility, this is something that we really treasure. And that's the reason why 3 of us are sitting here to share. So that's my part about sharing.
Thank you, Ron. Actually, I do agree with all 3 gentlemen. For children, if one of you, 2 of you touch on, most of you touch on spending time with your kids. Actually, to children or to kids, right? The time is actually showing the amount of love you have for them. Yeah, and I also agree that not wrong that many people judge MLM, multi-level marketing or direct selling companies because there isn't people and role model who did it right. Yeah, so all 3 of them did it right. That's why they are here today. All right, so Evan.
So we heard about your backgrounds, we heard about your journey and experiences so far. So I'm sure right now they would like to know what is your favorite New Skin product, and then how would you rate the New Skin innovation pipeline, and at the same time our R&D also. So let's start off with Ron.
Can I mention 3 products instead of 1? Okay, because of course, the few main products that I like will be TR90, and of course the R Square and Y Span, and of course upcoming H-Shock Reset. Companies that like New Skin, we are always innovation. The products that came out is definitely better. Okay, I will not say whether if you ask me, I know about Reset, is it going to be better? I don't have an answer. It's not launched yet, but I can anticipate, the anticipation for this new product launching. Okay, so for New Skin R&D pipeline, of course, when we can travel to US that time to our main office, main office in Utah, I really saw the R&D, the labs. This is truly you can see from there. The experience, you cannot bluff that kind of experience. You saw it from your own eyes and how the pipeline is being done. So if you want me to rate our innovation, if it's a 10, I give a 10. It's not because I'm doing New Skin, but I want to share really which kind of company will keep coming. So innovation is always very important. But I really appreciate and gratitude to the team that is doing this research and development. They're working extremely hard to bring products to the world that can help everyone daily, in terms of improving your health or in terms of, maintaining your youth. I think that's what, in our New Skin innovation, the pipeline is going through. I think it's on the right track, and I really see it's going to happen for a very long time. So that's my part.
That's right. I agree with what you shared. So our product innovation pipeline and R&D constantly comes up with product renewal opportunities for all of us, right? So Alan, I'd like to hear from you.
I like the skin gadgets. Even though my house, within the household, we've got like 40, 50 new skin items. You know, the scariest thing is once you use the products, you fall in love with the products.
Yes.
But if you ask me, I think the skin, the handheld gadgets, like our Lumi, our Boost, our Galvanic Spa, it's something I use very often. And more importantly, it's like every time before we come for big meetings, what would you do? You use a Galvanic Spa, right?
Yep.
Then when you look back, you think back, you're thinking about those people. Can you imagine how are they going to live their life without Galvanic Spa, without Lumia, without Boost? I don't know how they live. You know, so to me, it's like I'm a firm believer, and all these are award-winning products. You know, and more importantly, I'm very thankful because you know, it's even if LV comes up with a new bag, you have no chance.
Yes.
Apple comes out with a new product, you have no chance. But today, you know, we've got so many scientists working very hard to do the R&D, come up with the cutting edge technology. But all these are all our opportunities. So for that, you know, I'm always very excited. Yeah, and I always share with my friends when I first joined around 2011, 2012. That time I came in during the R Square. I didn't know what R Square is. And little did I know that there'll be so many products coming after R Square. I think this is an amazing thing about Nu Skin. You know, they always surprise you with so many, wonderful, innovations.
So when that came along, I was determined, let's do it. And true enough, in 3 months, I lost around about 8 kilos, and the body fat, the visceral fat went up, and the muscle went up. Then later on, R squared followed by Y span came along. Now that really brought me up to another level. I love to play my sports, and Y span and R squared really made me into a younger person. In fact, one very good test is that my running time today is much faster than 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I play soccer 2-3 times a week. Wow. So I'm very grateful to Nu Skin for all these wonderful products, and I think the R&D and product development pipeline is unrivaled. Why do I say that? Because firstly, the products are one of a kind. Nobody else has a Lumi Spa. Nobody else has Boost. Nobody else has equivalent program to TR90 or Y span or R squared. And the products are warmly loved by our customers. That to me is an even more important point. Yeah, that they really like our products.
That's true. Juwen, you really look very good. I believe, okay, for your age, yes, it's very good. Alright, so earlier, right, Adrian actually touched on the age law reset. As everyone is aware that we're going to have the preview at the end of this year on age law reset. So with so much hype, you know that I keep seeing social media, right? A lot of people are so excited about this age law reset. So with this hype, right, how would you position this upcoming preview for this business? Juwen, shall we begin with you?
Okay, firstly, for those of us who've been in the business long enough, we completely believe whatever Nu Skin is going to put out. Nu Skin will never put out a product unless it's top of the class. Yes. Okay, so what I feel learning from previous launches of what I call a blockbuster product like this, firstly, it will rekindle the animal spirits amongst our existing leaders, and it will excite a lot of new people. They may be existing consumers, maybe on the sidelines, they may be completely new people, and then suddenly they hear about a new product. They get a bit more excited to look at a renewal of opportunity. So I have no doubt that we will do very well. And I urge all of you out there who may have just joined the business or who've been in the business a while, or maybe just consumer, look at it again. Each time one of these new product or blockbuster products come out, the business goes to a new level.
It's good to hear that, Juwen. How about you, Alan?
I came in, of course, initially was because of the R square LTO. At a point in time, I didn't understand the product. I was not a supplement taker. But over the years, I've come to realize that, every product, like what Junwon said, every product that Nu Skin produces is definitely good. It's definitely good. I heard scientists saying that, they spent 6-7 years. It's got to be something great, and they always launch it at the right place at the right time. Yeah. So to me, if you ask me, do I understand reset? I totally don't understand, but I know it's something definitely very good. It's just like iPhone 13. If I ask you iPhone 13 and iPhone 14, what's the difference? You don't know, but you believe 14 is definitely better than 13, right? Yeah. So with the same kind of belief, because I've used Nu Skin products for the last 10 years, I know they're so good, and all my family members are on them. Every new product they will. My sister-in-law, without questioning, they will say, yeah, just give it to me. It's good. It's good, to be honest. If people keep buying, it's good. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. Nu Skin can always go the next level and next level, even with our R&D and even our products. That's really, I do agree with that. Yeah. So how about you, Ron?
For me, reset. Because when I joined the business, the first LTO opportunity was Y-Span. So I've never been to R Square. So you are a good lawyer, you have the R Square opportunity. So this time around, I went through Y-Span LTO before, and I know that this time around is a revolutionary, innovation of Nu Skin. So in my opinion, you ask me like same lah, reset. I don't know what's reset. I just believe that the product is going to be good, because we have already seen Y-Span, the technology that is done to your body. I think reset is going to be amazing. Okay, but for me, the products that we have is going to be pattern technology, definitely. So but I'm not just looking at this so-called product. I feel it's like what Jung also mentioned just now, renewal opportunity. Be it you are new, be it you have been here for some time, if you are a customer, really look into it. Okay, of course, I'm not here to influence anyone to do the business, definitely. Okay, so but you really need to look into it, because I think creating a right timing now on the good opportunity, right, is something that I've waited for 5 years before this launch, because Y-Span till now is 5 years ago. So joining this is really a good time. I feel personally opinion, that's a good time because of this innovation product. We don't know what's going to happen, but just believe in the company, because like what Alan just now mentioned, 30, 40, 15 iPhone, man, you don't know what's going on. You just believe because you're an iPhone user. Sorry to the Android user. So it's true, ma.
It's true.
Only the iOS is different, ma. Actually, I'm an iPhone lover, of course. I know it's just change of the iOS only. The camera also from another company, but I just love iPhone. Something, it's just like how I love Nu Skin, it's the same thing. Yeah. So what's going to come out? Doesn't matter what's going to come out. I think it's that kind of a renewal opportunity that we are seeing. So we are taking this chance, to be able to do as much as you can. So even the product is launched, without a doubt, definitely we will do well. Okay, we definitely do well as a market. But important is know what's next. That's more important.
That's good. Actually, I do agree with all of them, whatever they have said. But I also don't know much about reset. But one thing I know about it is, if you look at all our gentlemen today, what are they wearing? Any significant colors? Juren, show yourself. Yes. Okay, so one thing I know and I love about this reset is the purple. The purple really attracted. And if you all look at Nu Skin for the past these few years, we have been doing a lot of product refresh, and then in terms of packaging. So this packaging really, one thing that attracts me the most. Yeah.
So we have come a very long way with the three gentlemen this morning, from your backgrounds to a journey and our product innovation, and of course the product renewal opportunities. So Ron, just want you to kickstart this question. What is one message that you want to share to all our aspiring entrepreneurs this morning?
Yes, I would like to share okay, despite being a so-called banker in the financial industry, okay, of course I've done e-commerce before. Okay, I've done hawker before. I sell Western food before. I've done fish cake business in Thailand, almost going for like consignment with the big C's and 7-Elevens. I did a couple of this kind of business, but due to economic structure at the point of time, all this didn't, it didn't turn out well. But I just want to share why I'm sharing about this is because now, everyone views this so-called our direct selling in a very skeptical way. I really want to share is that you need to open your mind to look at our company, New Skin. You know, it's a different opportunity. So even though yes, I was in a corporate, I did so many things that, you know, maybe you were saying that, you know, you cannot complete your goal, even you're doing all these businesses. But in New Skin is different. You know, you just need to market yourself, agree? So if you're marketing yourself with the innovation of the company, so what's next? I think what is left is action. You need to go and find. Definitely it's just about sharing. A lot of people have this concept about our companies that you are selling stuff. You're really selling stuff. Oh, I'm earning people's money. We don't go to a chicken rice store and tell them, right, uncle, don't earn my money. You know, or do you go to a chicken rice store and ask, uncle, this chicken from which country? Oh, you know, from this country I don't want. No, we don't do that. Right. If you want to lose weight, you just take the product. You want to look good, you take the product. You know, for me, I've used the product definitely, and we share the goodness of it. That's all. For our friends out there, you know, honestly, for our friends out there, you know, don't think so much. Because thinking too much doesn't help. You know, because I always share, you know, this philosophy with my partners. You know, every time before we find someone, we like to act in the brain first. These people, what they think, you know, whether no face or not. Actually, all this doesn't matter. I think important is what kind of goal and outcome you want in your life. I think it doesn't matter whether you're doing New Skin, whether it doesn't matter you're working, it doesn't matter whether you are a businessman. I think it doesn't matter. It's actually why are we doing all this? I think it's the ultimate goal of the, you know, the flexibility of time that we want in the business and in our life. You know, for me, it's straightforward because I do not want to you know, keep working, you know, till the end of the time. At the point of time when I work, not say I retrenched maybe I left, you know, I retire. So what's next? I keep asking myself this question, what's next? But you know, with the format of New Skin businesses, right? This is something that I can pass to my kids. It's something I like a lot. You know, so this is why we are working extremely hard in the business for next generation, not just about us. So for our friends out there, really, my one message is simple. Don't think so much. You know, you think so much, opportunity already run away. Correct? Okay? There's one joke I always joke about. You want to strike 4D, you never go and kill how to get 4D. You keep telling yourself I can be a millionaire, but you never go and kill. Correct? So it's the same for our business. So that's my one message that I want to share with everyone.
So, Alan, what would be your message to our audience today?
Okay, I mean, I've always enjoyed entrepreneurship. I think it's because my grandfather was an entrepreneur. My dad is an entrepreneur. So to me, entrepreneurship is like a natural path. But of course, you know, like when I was younger, a lot of our friends, they would be like, you know, go to school, get a good degree, come out, get a good job. I think most of our friends are like that. No one would say, you know, I want to come out to be an entrepreneur. So of course, I came into the banking sector. I was looking after a lot of high net worth clients. And I realized one thing, all my high net worth customers, you know, they're all entrepreneurs. None of them are employees as per se. So I know one thing for sure, you know, if I want to make it big, I got to go into this entrepreneurial path, you know, entrepreneurial path. You know, back in university, I was already a vice president of Entrepreneurship Society of NUS. You know, I've always promoted entrepreneurship. Even right now, I always encourage the young ones to, you know, you really try. You know, if you don't try, you really won't know. So why I like about New Skin is because New Skin is a very, very good partner. You think about it, the company does R&D, you know, marketing, warehousing, you know, logistics, websites. They do everything for you, even pay commissions promptly, you know. And all you have to do is just open your mouth and share about the product and share about the business. So all it takes is for people to understand, because my wife always laugh and joke at it. You know, no matter how hard you work in the bank, you never own the bank. So I think about it, what she said is true. No matter how hard I work, I'll never own the bank. But guess what? Over here, I learned how to build my network. And eventually this network is an asset. And this asset, eventually I can pass it on to my children, you know. So I think it's something worth fighting for. It's something I enjoy doing. So these days, from what you asked me initially, it was tough. Until now, I really enjoy it because I treat New Skin as a game. You know, it's a fun thing to do. You know, if you are in my era, you play Command and Conquer, you understand this game. I'm playing game every day. So I'm enjoying, you know, what I do. So a lot of friends, you know, all the new friends out there, you know, really don't think so much, you know, because
So Jinwen, what would be your final message to our audience today?
I've always said that you are entitled to your own biases, prejudices, and skepticism about our industry and about our company, but you're not entitled to your own facts. So let me restate the facts. 1, Nu Skin has been around close to 40 years. 2, we are a public listed company on New York Stock Exchange. And 3, most importantly, there are real people here, men who were skeptical about the industry, never use skincare, don't believe in supplements, don't know how to do MLM. And here we are breadwinners, being able to put food on the table, send our kids to school, and spend time with our loved ones whenever we want. So it's real. This is real. So put aside whatever you've heard, you've probably been misinformed. And talk to the person who brought you and say, please sit me down. I want to know more. Okay? And I just want to echo a term I used earlier. I've noticed that the successful people I've dealt with have always been on the 3 R's: right trend, right vehicle, right time. So is this the right trend of getting into a business that keeps growing like this? Wellness. One where you don't have to put in capital and that gives you tremendous leverage. 2, the right vehicle. Even if I want to get into wellness, how would I get started? I don't know how to invent a ageLOC or Lumi Spa. But here, the company provides you, a multinational that provides you the infrastructure and the resources to make it. What more do you want? And right time, any time is a right time to improve your life. Any time is a right time to get closer to your financial goals and your life goals. So my final message to all out here who are thinking about this, get the facts right from the person who brought you, be totally open, and once you decide, do not hesitate, do not procrastinate, let's get going.
We've come to the end of today's segment. Thank you once again to all our 3 lovely speakers, Junwen, Alan, and Ron. And I hope that all the auditors have some key valuable insights take away from this segment.
That's right. So don't go away just yet. We have many more in place for all of you guys this morning.
As you have all witnessed and heard about our successful product testimonials and wonderful guest speakers sharing, to celebrating and recognizing the success of all our leaders. So if you are here today joining us for the first time, I hope that you all have some key takeaways and we look forward to welcome you to our Nu Skin family. So if you have any other questions, feel free to approach the person who invited you today.
But before we go, this is the moment that all of you have been waiting for. Revealing right now is the QR code to our live sale promo that we have shared with you earlier during the program.
Yes, and for those who have missed out earlier, the live sales promo will be the ageLOC Daily Beauty Kit at 10% off member pricing. So that is not all, because we will also be giving away a free ageLOC Lumi Spa Accent Kit that is worth $133 for each set purchase. So what are you waiting for?
Take this opportunity right now and get it while stock lasts. We will also be sharing the link in the chat box for ease of access, but do save the link or QR code if you would like to revisit it later.
So not to forget that we will also be having our new friends sign up promo. So I would like to once again remind all our new friends on the exclusive New Friends campaign. Simply follow these 2 simple steps. First, sign up as a Nu Skin Singapore brand affiliate after this event. Second, register your brand affiliate ID with us before 15th of October to receive the $20 promo code for use to offset in your next purchase. Terms and conditions apply. As a tip, you can also use the sign-up promo alongside with the live sales promo.
Thank you for attending the Nu Skin Success Celebration. We would like to hear from you to improve our future events so that we can give you a better experience.
Showing on the screen now is the QR code to our feedback form, and we appreciate if you can spend a few minutes of your time to complete it.
My name is Aaron.
I'm Grace.
And we hope that you will be inspired and discover the best you.
Goodbye.
Southeast Asia, home to more than 655 million people. It's a thriving region with diverse cultures and immense opportunity for all. People are looking for fulfillment and flexibility. They are looking for opportunities for change, opportunities to do better, live better. Why Nu Skin? Why now? Nu Skin gives you the opportunity to earn additional income by its flexible, fast, fulfilling business program and its personal care and wellness products. With New Skin's Velocity Pay Plan, you can choose to earn with flexible options, enjoy leveraged income, and work on your own terms to keep you motivated and build a fulfilling future the way you want it. It requires hard work, but with passion and time, you can live life to the fullest. How do you do it? Start by using the products. Then share them with your friends. And start to build a team. When you have a few teams, you can start to build your organization and lead them to also do the same. So you can get paid for doing something you already enjoy, sharing products you love with the people you love. New Skin has hundreds of innovative products that can help you look younger and live healthier. With more than 75 in-house scientists located in 2 global research centers and a world-class scientific advisory board, we've created products based on age-lock technology that are backed by science and created under strict quality standards. Our 6S quality process of selection, sourcing, specification, standardization, safety, and substantiation is an approach that ensures strict scientific testing and commitment to quality. The result? A comprehensive range of products that offer anti-aging solutions that work from the outside in and from the inside out. Products that are loved and trusted by many all around the world. New Skin has been in business for more than 35 years. We have a global presence in nearly 50 markets around the world. We've grown to become a billion-dollar company listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Through the years, New Skin has become a global brand and has garnered more than 400 global awards. But it's more than just numbers. It's the good that we can all do as a New Skin family. New Skin's Force for Good initiatives strive to improve the lives of children by helping them live a life full of hope in a bright future. In Southeast Asia, we work to help save children with congenital heart diseases. With generous donations and abundant love from our partners, we've saved more than 12,500 children, helping them and their families smile, helping to transform their lives and be better people.
Together, we're improving lives, the products that we offer, the opportunities we share, and the culture that embodies who we are. So let's continue to be a force for good.
Are you ready to look younger, feel healthier, to earn leveraged income, to work hard for your dreams, to build a global business? Find out how you can achieve this and be a force for good. Discover New Skin now.